death act, yo. X that, looking shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way she make me wanna get all in the, yo. Top mistress of the videos. While I'm with my freak like we up in the freak shows. Hit you with the, make you feel it all in your toes. Hot, got all my people in red clothes. Metaphors when I formulate my flows. If you don't know, you're messing with lyrical player pros. Like that. You wanna party with me? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands with my eyes to see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Roll, roll, roll.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Second and 7.
Ready? Come 19, come 79 Broncos. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Go!
Here's Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Second down and 3. They'll run. It's Etienne. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard.
Come on, set! Ready?
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here we go, set.
They'll run it here with Etienne. They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Again, they give it to Etienne. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Third and goal coming up.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on third and goal? They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Browns are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
On the quick, right?
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. Here's second and 6.
Here we go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They send him right out of the slot. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. On now, Cade York for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on it.
With the score,
They'll go back to Etienne on first down. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run it once more with Etienne. He'll take this down to the 47. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go now. Ready.
Open man, left side. He's got it. 15-yard pickup there. It's a Browns first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Second down and 8. This run straight ahead for ETN. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. He's got it at the 7. He is in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick hitting slant there. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Stroud going to set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be brought down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Here's Pierce. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, second down and goal. One more time, they try Pierce. And he will score. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Steelers. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over first and 10. They're on the 30-yard line. It's all one. You know what? You can't win it tonight. Let's roll the dice. That's right.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Lion. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. That's Christian Barmore working his way in for the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Go.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hut, hut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one out to his fullback. Oh. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Reload. Reload. Hut.
Here comes ETN running to the left. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19.
On the give, it's ETN. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
A run on 1st and goal. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Go! Half the 60, half the 60. Take go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Browns. Sanders here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Pierce. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the 1st play of the drive. Now Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Man in motion, heading left. On 2nd down, Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called. Cade York and the field goal unit coming on the field. The Browns going to use the last of their timeouts now. The Steelers going to send out their field goal unit here. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. York's kick is good. And the Steelers have tied it at 17. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the 1st half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. 2nd half is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
On the cleat, right?
On the ground to begin the drive with Pierce. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. W1 Pit Cle there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. Got a man left side. It's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
He's going to run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Stroud gives it to Pierce. And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Once again, it's Pierce.
I can promise you that when that play caller sent that 2nd and short play in, he never imagined his next play call would be 3rd and long. But after that loss there, that's the case, and he's got to be scratching his head.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers move out in front, 20-17. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They run out of the pistol. It's Pierce. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Pierce. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the...
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Dameon Pierce. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now it's York for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Steelers will go up by 7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll get about 2. Pete Werner there to make the tackle. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Hey, one more. Here we go. White, Tony.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And And it'll set up a third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10. Drive will start on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down. Like, I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he will score again. Dameon Pierce, touchdown Steelers. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. York, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the... They'll come up here on second down and 5.
60 back, Sid. 60 back. Come on. Set. Hiking. 18. Go.
They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Here we go, set.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a first down. Throwing now from the gun. That one pulled in by Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Sanders is good. And the Browns are able to cut the deficit to 10. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Pierce. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
On the handoff, this is Pierce. Room to run at the 35. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a first down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A short one here, caught by McBride.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here's Stroud. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the fourth quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Now, faking the give. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long.
Go!
Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Let's go now.
He'll run. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
So the offense dips into their RPO game, and the key for any defense defending it is everybody has to do their job. In this case, it's a give read, the running back gets the ball, and the defense makes a great stop on 4th down.
And stretching it out toward the sideline, but the defense gets to him. He'll be taken down for a loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver, and in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
That one, taken in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
York, good on the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They left a miss. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Steelers has it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll run straight ahead with Pierce. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
They hand it off to Pierce. That one never got started. defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 3rd and long. Here's Stroud. Now he'll air one out. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Coming across the field on target to Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.